What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ep.3, and I'm here and I'm back with another episode of Riding with Striggz. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 3, y'all. Episode 3, and I got a good one for y'all today. You know, hey man, but before I start, I just want to go ahead and just say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to my family. Just thank you to everyone that supports this YouTube series, you know, Riding with Striggz. I mean, I've been getting so much love and so much like compliments and, you know, things like that, and I just want to say thank y'all, because without y'all it wouldn't be no me, it wouldn't be no Riding with Striggz, you know what I'm saying? So, but on this episode I got a really special guest for y'all today. Oh yeah! I got the head football coach of Stranahan High School. That's right, I'm at Stranahan High School, y'all. One of the most iconic high schools here in Broward County. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I'm not gonna speak y'all heads off about it. Oh, and it's a very beautiful sunny day today. All right, so you know what that means. It's gonna be a great show. Hey, let's get into it. Let's get in Night Rider, man. Let's go pick up Coach Harden and let's welcome him to the show. All right.
Recollect, I'm a definition of a winner. How I'm gon' fold when I never been a bender. Pack so when they bought out the vendor. Flow cold, I was born in December. I was broke, damn that made my heart tremble. Being generous with life had to rekindle. Prosper young nigga, that's all I remember. Running knowledge, I'm going crazy in the temple. Working 3 phones.
All right, guys. So as we waiting for Coach Harden to join us here on the show, I mean, I'm just gonna give you guys a little background on Coach Harden. You know, Coach Harden. I mean, I've been knowing Coach Harden for some years now, and Coach Harden is a fantastic coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really does know his stuff about coaching football. You know what I'm saying? So it's an honor and it's a privilege to be able to have him on the show. You know, so as we wait for Coach Harden to join us here on the show and things like that, hey man, hit that like button right there and hit that subscribe button right there, man. Hey, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. The show is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers or plus and beyond, of course. You know what I'm saying? So without you guys, like I said, would be no me. Aww. So I need you guys to do me that favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm sorry, hit that like button. I'm sorry. Hey, wherever it's at, that's where you hit it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and let's make this a movement, man. Like, let's make this something that can go, you know, above and beyond the stars. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, Riding with Striggz is such a huge success, y'all. Such a huge success. All right. So like I said, man, we're gonna wait for Coach Harden to join us, and when I come back, I'll have him in the car with me. We'll welcome him. We'll give him a Riding with Striggz, you know, welcome, and hey, we're gonna get down to the, you know what I'm saying, to the nitty gritty with. All right, y'all. So it's that time, y'all, and I'm going to go ahead and have Coach Harden join us. All right. So without further ado, let's blow the horn and let him know we ready for him. All right, y'all. So hey, let's welcome Coach Harden, y'all. What's going on, Coach?
What's up, baby? What's going on?
Nice to have you on the show, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, y'all, this is Coach Harden, y'all. And he's the head football coach for, of course, as we know, Stranahan.
My man.
All right, the mighty Dragons, all right? So, see, he's smart. He already know what time.
You smart.
Time it is. I'm the one that's slacking.
Yeah, gotta safety first,
Right.
man. Safety first.
All right. So good. We gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? And just what I want you to do is just let the people know a little bit about yourself and, you know, how long you've been coaching and, you know, things like that. So.
Well, man, thanks for having me, Striggz. I've been coaching, man, since 2006. Actually, started as a GA when I finished playing college ball up in Iowa.
Okay.
And when I came home, man, I coached a little bit.
You can scoot the seat back some if you want to, if you're a little comfortable.
Oh, no, I'm
Okay.
good. I coached a little bit, man, down in Daniel Bears, man, just to give back to the community, man. And my break came in high school, I want to say in 2011 at Boyd Anderson, by way of Coach Wayne Blair. He gave me my first job.
That's my alma mater. You know, I graduated from VA, so I ain't know you coached there.
Yeah, man. That's when the doors opened up for me, man. And, you know, I embraced it. I was young. I was hungry, willing to learn. You know, and I had aspirations of moving
I don't mean to cut you off, but by the way, we all know BA is the best high school there is. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gotta do all that. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I did that for a few years, and I went to Plantation and coached under Steve Davis for a few years.
Okay.
And then from there I went to Deerfield, man, and coach on Coach Glenn.
Okay. So you been all over. You been a little something everywhere.
Yeah. So you know, just in each one of those places, man, I learned a lot. Took from each head coach the way they went about things.
Right.
And from there I dibbled and dabbed a little bit in my philosophy and merged those traits that I learned in my philosophy here at Stranahan, man. I've been head coach here now, which is my alma mater, and we all know that's the best school in the county. You know what I mean? They need to hear no deal. But,
I know you coach for, but you ain't got to say all that.
But yeah, man, I've been here for 3 years, man, and I'm enjoying it, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
I have a great group of guys around me, man, and from head coaches to student athletes to administrations, man, and I'm just enjoying the moment, man.
That's what's up. I mean, you know, just to lead into my next question I have for you. You know what I'm saying? How has your experience being the head coach here at Stranahan different from any place else that you coached at? I mean, like, exactly, like, how is it, like, far as the atmosphere, the culture, you know what I'm saying, and things like that different from what you coached in the past to what you're doing now?
Well, it's very diverse. My team is very diverse, which I love. But as far as just the different goes, far as just Stranahan is a unique situation. But one thing I can say, when I first got here, our pride was kind of low, but it's picking up now, and obviously that comes with winning.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it, I understand it, my kids get it, my guys understand it. So I'm just taking it day by day. You know what I mean? Just taking it, you know, a different approach of understanding where I'm at and understanding what I need to do to continue to be successful.
Right. If y'all don't know, Coach Harden actually gave me a shot at coaching with him at Stranahan, you know what I'm saying? So I coached a little high school ball. Man, you know, and of course that's my next step, you know what I'm saying, to get to is, you know what I'm saying, coach high school. Right now I'm coaching middle school, of course, but you know, my next step is to...
And that's, you follow behind me after that.
Right, exactly. Actually, speaking of, man, we worked at the same middle school before he left and became the head coach here at Stranahan, and he was the flag football coach there. So I took over after you. Yeah. So I took over the flag football team after you left.
Y'all successful over there.
Yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? We kept you know what I'm saying? We kept it going. But I mean, like I said, he gave me my first shot. You know what I'm saying? At coaching at high school, and I'll always be grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So
stay hungry, man. Stay hungry. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything that you want to come out of it will come to you.
Right. So Coach, last season, right? Of course, y'all goal was to win a state title, right? Of course, that's everybody's goal, right?
Correct.
You came up a little short. From last year to now, of course, we know we're in the time of a pandemic, and the season is not a normal season. So what did you take from last year's success? I'm not going to call it a failure because it was a success.
Correct.
Because you guys made it to the second round of playoffs, right?
No, we made to the first
round playoffs.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
First round.
So, I mean, what did you take from last year over to this year, and how you gonna bounce back from that season last year?
We can't be content. I have a wise man told me, man, you weren't good at your last game.
Right.
And so our last game we played, we lost. We got beat pretty badly. So that's the motivation to come out and build off the foundation that we laid during the season.
Right.
You know, making it to the playoffs, beating Fort Lauderdale, having the most kids in school history to make first team all county and third team all state. So I challenge my staff, one, to get more out of the kids from last year to this year.
Right.
And I challenge my kids, you know, to not be content, to build up the foundation that the seniors left us on last year.
Right.
You know, we can't drop off. We got to build upon and lay down that foundation, lay brick by brick. You know what I mean? So, yes, we are in the pandemic, and so, you know, it was a different approach of getting the most out of our guys.
Right.
And under the CDC guidelines, man, you know, doing things in pods and this, that, and the other, we was able to still get work in and still deliver our message across. You know, and to be honest with you, man, I felt like our kids even came together even more because of the situation that we're currently in right now.
Right.
And they holding each other accountable more. They doing things, you know, together, and they just policing themselves no more.
I mean, and that comes with of course, over time, and you know what I'm saying, with the leadership that, you know, you get from some of the kids on the team.
All right.
And that's actually going to lead to my next question. Like, exactly from last year to this year, what would you say would be your key losses as far as players and your key games, you know what I'm saying, for this year? And is that going to be enough to get y'all where you want to be far as a team?
Key losses, to be honest with you, man, I don't feel like we had any key losses.
Okay.
Because our team is very, very well balanced. You know what I mean, as far as classification goes.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, we lost 16 seniors last year, but, you know, we got a lot of sophomores and juniors, and freshmen.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's well balanced from that aspect. But I just feel like our kids and the program especially, they more dialed in.
Right.
You know, they more focused, and this pandemic thing, they ready to play.
Ready to play.
They ready to play. They anxious to play.
Okay.
They real anxious to play, man.
Y'all was supposed to have a game Friday, but it got postponed, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, okay. I mean, probably due to weather or something like that. I don't know. But,
Yeah, it got postponed.
Okay. Any key player, like any player that stands out to you, like that you've seen, of course, I mean, so far in the off season leading up to now, I mean, who has that it factor on the team, man? Like, if you can name any one kid on the team who showed you he had that it factor, who would it be?
It's too many to
Too
name.
many.
I mean,
I'm not putting you on the spot.
I mean, it's too many.
I'm putting you on the spot, but
it's too many to name. But I'll name a few. You know what I mean? I have a senior in Joel Felder.
Is Kareem still there?
Yeah, Kareem still.
Shout out to Kareem.
You must be crazy. He good. You must be
crazy. I actually coach Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem, man, he's on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also got quarterback in Kenson Nelson. You know, and Marion Nooney, who's a junior.
Yeah.
You know, Jamari Down as a junior. I got Maurice Berry, that's a senior, man. Yeah. Omar Graham, I mean, the list can go on and on, man.
Right.
I got Hakeem Williams, who's gonna have a breakout year at receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have Ricky Hicks, who's gonna control that interior for me from the defensive line standpoint. And Daniel Terrio and Jonathan Miller, man. And I have a freshman sensation, man, Tiffany Mizell.
Why that name sounds so familiar?
He's very special, man, and he's gonna be special when his time comes. He's gonna be real special.
What's his name again?
Tiffany Mizell.
That name sounds. I mean, his name sounds so familiar.
Yeah, he played Little League a little bit, you know, for, I'm gonna say,
I gotta see if I know his daddy.
CCD. Yeah, man, so, you know, it's just...
Yeah, right. Okay, I know what you're talking about then.
Yeah.
That's the same kid. Yeah, kid good.
Yeah.
Kid really good. All right.
And, you know, it's many more, man, and, you know...
I mean, I understand.
We building, man.
Yeah, of course.
Like the Field of Dreams used to say, man, if you build it, they will come.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So, Coach, on this show, we got something that's called Red Light Challenge, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, this is our Red Light Challenge, y'all, just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? We already know Riding With Striggz, we do it big or we go home, you know what I'm saying, with the Red Light Challenge. So, Coach Harden, this is your Red Light Challenge. It's not going to be your normal Red Light Challenge, how we normally do on the show, whether you got to do karaoke or you got to do a dare. This is Coach Harden, man. I can't do that to that.
Yeah, I ain't doing no karaoke. I ain't doing no karaoke.
So, Coach, so what I'm going to do is we're going to have a rapid fire Q&A real quick. I'm going to ask you a question. All I need is a one answer, you know what I'm saying, a one answer response, but it got to be quick. You got to, you know what I'm saying, don't think about it, just whatever first thing that come to mind, all right? All right, so y'all, this is our Red Light Challenge, because we stuck at a red light, as you can see. All right, so Coach, first question, chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Stranahan or BA?
Stranahan.
Okay.
I can't say, you gotta be laughing. Man, punt the ball or go for it on fourth down?
I'm a punt.
You go punt.
I'm a punt.
All right, field position or second half takeover? Which one?
I'm gonna go with second half.
Second half. All right. I'm running out of questions, as y'all can see. All right, go fast or go slow?
I'm gonna go slow.
4-3 or balanced defense?
Balance.
If you had to choose one position you can go back and play, which would it be?
I wouldn't.
Cap.
You wouldn't. All right. If you wasn't head coach, would you rather be offensive or defensive coordinator?
Defense coordinator.
Okay. All right. Well, there y'all got it. There y'all go. Y'all got it. That was our rapid fire look, quick Q&A session, man, and our Red Light Challenge, man. You know, some things like that. And Coach Harden here, he didn't fold under pressure. I actually was the one who folded under pressure, man. I was running out like,
hey,
damn,
man,
what questions?
That's part of my demeanor, man. Even kill, man. You gotta be even kill.
You know,
even kill.
That's good, man. So, Coach, I mean, take us through a normal day of preparation for you guys, a normal game day preparation for you guys, like from
time
beginning, from the time they out of school to it's time to play that, to time for everybody get on that field and play that game, man. Like, just let us know, like, exactly. Like,
I'm
I'm
preparing from the time I wake up on game day. Everything got to be laid out from what I'm putting on that day to what the kids putting on.
Right.
And mainly that's done the night before, but I got to make sure, you know, I check on my kids that they doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
They focus on game day. You know what I mean? Then, you know, once they out of school, after certain things that I check off, I got to have a certain amount of checkoffs. Right. That lets me know we ready. We ready. If I have a certain amount. I can't tell you that amount of what it is. But you know, once you know, school is like let out, 2:40, 3 o'clock, we meet at our location for a pregame meal at 3:15. From 3:15 to, you know, 3:45 we eating. 3:50
I know y'all eat good too.
3:50 they get it. We got uniform distribution. From 3:50 to about 4:15, give or take. And from 4:15 to 4:45, they have taping. And starting at 5 o'clock, we got position meetings. Right. Offense meet with their guys. Defense meet with their guys. Special team meetings at 5:15. From 5:15 to 5:25, keys to victory. And then at 5:30, man, we loading the bus, man, and it's go hard to go home.
Go hard to go home.
You know what I mean? It's time to go rock and roll, man.
Any game day rituals that you have?
Me?
Yeah.
I got to get my time to myself.
Time time to yourself. You need to meditate, man. Make sure your mind right, so you make sure your team mind is right, and you know what I'm saying, because it starts from the head. You know what I'm saying. If you cut off the head, then you know what I'm saying, the body understands.
I got my time to myself. Same thing. Honest is crazy, but the same thing that I did when I was playing college ball. You know what I mean? I take me a nice quick shower. You know what I mean? Just to meditate, get my mind right. You know what I mean? And by that time, man, I'm good to go. You know, my coach is running everything. I come out when it's time to do keys and victory.
That's when you come out. Everybody else is
coach is running everything. Everything's been delegated. You know what I mean? They've been delegated from the coaches, and they make sure everything's done properly. You know, if anything that's out of the ordinary to get back to me, you know, it's like you got to pay for it.
That's good. That's cool. So I know some players listen to music to get hype. Some players watch movies to get hype. Some players sleep. I know when I was playing football, I slept before the You know what I'm saying? Because when I wake up, that's when I'm hyped. You know, so I'm resting and things like that. What is something to get you hyped? How you get the boys hype, Coach? I mean, because right now, you're in this interview and you're so mellow, you're so cool and calm and collected. You know what I'm saying? But I know you got that moment where, you know what I'm saying, you get hype and you get the boys hype. What do you do to get them hype, Coach? I mean, like,
I have a person who get them hype, but excuse me, for me, man.
I know you dance or something, Coach.
Nah,
you ain't that type.
Nah, I don't dance.
Okay.
I may dance and practice it, you know, just to get them going. But they know it. They feed off my energy. You know what I mean? And sometimes, man, I tell them I just have to get you hype to play ball.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But sometimes, man, it comes within me, man. And the kids understand. The kids feel it. Like Thursday night at the end of practice, I didn't say much, but the kids knew it was time to take off. Time Friday. They knew. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, man. Like, kids feed off my energy, and that's one thing why, as a head coach, you know, from Wayne Blair to Coach Davis to Coach Glenn, they all had an even keel demeanor about them. They didn't lack anything, whether they fellas.
If you can take one thing from each coach that you worked with, you know, that you was an assistant for, what would it be from each coach? Like, what that one thing would be from each coach that you know saying that you would take?
Coach Blair, he was more so your go-getter type of guy. Okay. Defensive-minded type of guy.
And that's you.
Yeah. Coach Davis. I know he's offensive-minded guy, but he was more even keel. You know what I mean? He was more even keel. You really couldn't tell when he was upset, when you know his feather was ruffled a little bit. You know, so
he always had.
And then Coach Glenn, you know, he was more so overall when it comes to being a leader of men. You know what I mean? He makes sure things together, man. He aligned himself around great people. You know what I mean? And that's what I pride myself in too. Because you know, to be successful, you got to be around great people. You got to have great people around you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so I think by far we probably have one of the best staff put together this year.
That's cool. That's what's up. I mean, I'm gonna get a little personal, Coach. I mean, I always like to get a little personal here on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a, you know what I'm saying, bad thing or anything like that. It's just I always like to, you know, keep it raw and keep it real with, you know, people who's watching the show. You know, like, we're gonna talk about Coach Jefferson. I mean, I know it's a touchy subject, you know, for some, and you know, because of the effect he had on so many people. You know what I'm saying? Coach Jefferson, I mean, he was my athletic director when I was at BA, when I was going to BA. He taught me You know what I'm saying? He was one of the teachers for the health and wellness program that I was a part of at BA and things like that. So the passing of Coach Jefferson was a real shock, was so sudden, and you know what I'm saying, nobody saw it coming.
Right.
Let us know exactly the effect he had on you, the team,
Mm-hmm.
the school, you know what I'm saying, and just like the, you know what I'm saying, like his legacy, you know what I'm saying, like the man was a legend here in the Broward County School Board system. So I mean, just like let us know exactly like the effect he had.
Coach
team.
J had a tremendous effect on my team, me personally, Stranahan within itself, because he did so much for the program. He was a person that, you know, you can go to for anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know Coach J for over 20 plus years. You know, when I first got my job, but you know, high school, going to college, and a lot of Lakes Park, he was my supervisor. And then, you know, just same first time when I met Coach J, you know what I mean? He was the same way up until this day.
I mean, he ain't gonna change up on you. Is it you get Coach J or you get no Coach J? I mean, he ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for you.
Right.
He ain't gonna do none of that, man. You know?
Right. Yeah, Coach J, and he was very knowledgeable. I mean, we also worked together too with Rogers. So you know, I was able to get more knowledge from him. You know what I mean? Doing working hours, man. And he always dropped some gems to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Always told me how good of a job I was doing. You know what I mean? And to always stay focused, and you know, whatever I need, you know, he got me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Coach J taught me how to wrap an ankle. He taught me how to wrap a wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned so much from him, and then I still use those same skills today because, you know, like I said, I'm a football coach as well.
Right.
I'm a Little League football coach as well. So, you know, I gotta wrap ankles, you know, pregame, you know, wrapping and stuff like that, and it just always brings me back to what Coach J taught me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I will always carry that, you know, those skills for like the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, man, Coach, it was a very sad day when I found out, when everybody found out, I should say, when he passed.
Correct.
I mean, it was so sudden, and you know, so like I said, nobody saw it coming. You know, I mean, like that was the most, like one of the heartbreaking moments I had this year. You know what I'm saying? Like 2020 just been crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Just been crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, damn. I mean, like I said, Coach J, man, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? We love you. We will always love you. You know what I'm saying? So, salute.
Yeah, we played Boyd Anderson on the 14th. That game got moved.
I seen the schedule.
It got moved to a Saturday.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
It got moved to a Saturday.
I will be at that game.
We're gonna be honoring Coach J. We're gonna be honoring Coach J that game. So, you know, he will be truly missed.
Yeah, he definitely will. So, Coach, I mean, this is pretty much the end of our show, Coach. I mean, we appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming on the show, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. I mean, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to have someone of your stature, you know what I'm saying, bless us on this show, you know, of Riding With Striggz. This is, like I said, y'all, this is the 3rd episode of Riding With Striggz, y'all, and I appreciate the love and support that you guys have shown, and I appreciate Coach Harden for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, with that being said, we're gonna end this show. But before we go, man, hey, like I say, hit that like button right there, hit that subscribe button right there, and also, Coach Harden, I know y'all got a Twitter, right? Twitter for football. Go ahead and let the people know.
Yeah,
what
man, you
Twitter
can follow us at Stranahan Football on Twitter, and on Instagram, Stranahan Football.
And I'm gonna put those links in the description to those 2 pages where you guys can follow the Stranahan football team. Hey, trust me, y'all not gonna want to miss this season, miss this journey with them. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, them boys last year, man, they made it to the playoffs last year. They had a great season. I mean, it was crazy. I know the basketball team won states last year.
Yeah, they back to back.
Right. So the boys basketball team back to back champs in basketball. So
and you know one thing about, like I tell my guys, man, nobody have a reason to I guess outside of us, like Stranahan, if you will.
Right.
So that's one thing that we're not worrying about anybody liking us. You know what I mean? We go out there and take care of what we can take care of.
Of course.
And then you'll see your true fans when they come.
When they come.
You know what I mean? And who always been there for you. So we hear the talks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We hear the talks, but we embrace it. We love it.
Bring it. You know,
that's motivation, man.
Right, that's motivation.
You know,
exactly.
so what, now what? You know what I mean? That's our motto.
That's our motto. So what, now what? Hey, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And I actually got a friend who graduated from here, and he swore this is the best school ever, but I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, like I said, I'm gonna put that Twitter link and that Instagram link for the Stranahan football team. Make sure y'all go follow them, all right? And also, hey, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get me to 1,000 subscribers, man, and let's grow this thing, all right? So with that being said, Coach Harden, we thank you. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
it's all
you, man.
love.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Right with Riding With Striggz.
Riding With Striggz. You know
like
what I'm
it, man. Thanks for having me, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, y'all. So that's the show, man. Hey, peace, y'all.
Mastermind, I'm a different kind.